Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am Darth Raz, and today we will be going over my favorite bulky build in Battlefront 2. This is going to be the first video in a series where I talk about the best infantry loadouts. I'll tell you which star cards you can use to dominate the battlefront, and how to maximize their effectiveness so that you can rack up those precious battle points. Today we are creating a bulky assault class build. Now I know what you were thinking, but Raz, the assault class only has 150 health and is a close to medium range infantry that always loses to the noob shield heavies. But trust me, at the end of this video, you will be showing those annoying heavies and officers what true bulk is. So let's discuss the assault's abilities. The first ability is the thermal detonator. This is a great tool to clear objectives of enemies, but can also be used many other ways. One great use I don't see many players utilize is a runaway tactic. If you are being chased, you can throw your detonator right below you. As you turn the corner, if your enemy follows, by the time they turn the corner it will go off, doing a ton of damage, and sometimes killing them. This works well with the Toughen Up star card, which I'll get back to later. Also, if you are facing off against a heavy who pops a shield, you can try throwing a grenade right below him, as their mobility is cut down while their shield is active. Usually this will force them to drop their shield, giving you a chance to fire at them. The next ability is the Vanguard, one of the best in the assault class and even the game. It grants you extreme speed and mobility, making you a hard target to hit, and the shotgun you pull out can one-shot every class at close range, without a headshot. With a skilled enough player, you can single-handedly clear out entire rooms with this ability. It's also a great way to rush the objective at the beginning of the match, given the extreme speed. Lastly, this is an important ability with our build by combining it with the star card Assault Training. I'll talk more about that in a moment. Finally, we have the Skandar ability. I won't be going over this one because it is removed for our first star card in the build, Toughen Up. This is such a great ability and sort of reminds me of the Adrenaline Stem from Battlefront 2015. I can't stress how important this card is to the bulk of this build. When activated, this card restores health immediately as long as you are not taking damage. At its epic tier, it has a recharge time of 22 seconds, and you will definitely want to use this card as often as possible. If played smart, this card will allow you to win at any 1v1 and sometimes 1v2s. The reason is, when you get in a firefight and you take considerable damage, you can hide behind cover and activate Toughen Up. While your enemy is low on health and waiting to regen, you are back to full, and you can then pop out of cover and finish them off. As I mentioned earlier, this works great with the detonator, as you can run around a corner after dealing damage, throw your grenade straight down, activate your Toughen Up ability to regain full health, and when your enemy chases you, they will get blown up. It is very important that you use this ability wisely, as if you win a firefight only taking a little damage, it's best to save the ability and regen health normally, so you don't have to wait for the cooldown. The next star card we'll be using is the Assault Training, which is exclusive to this class. It is a constantly active card that gives you health back for each kill you attain, starting at 20 for the normal tier and maxing out at 40 for the epic tier. As you can already tell, this makes our assault class unbelievably sustainable in combination with Toughen Up, and is what makes this class able to 1v2 very easily. This card also helps you clear rooms with the Vanguard, since you are one-shotting enemies, constantly regaining health, and all the while being a very hard target to hit while running around with the extra mobility. For our third and final star card, I will provide a few options, starting with the one I use, then a couple backups that may fit your playstyle better. Personally, I love running the Resourceful star card, as it reduces the cooldown of all your abilities by 28% in the epic tier. Having your Toughen Up ability at the ready is very important in staying alive, as we all know that's the focus in Battlefront 2 in order to rack up lots of battle points. However, you can swap this out for Bodyguard or Survivalist. Bodyguard allows you to take reduced damage from explosions and toxins. This definitely adds to your overall bulkiness, as there are tons of things in Battlefront 2 that have explosive damage, and it will help you survive box Deoxys grenades. Secondly, Survivalist reduces the time it takes to regenerate your health. While not as good as Toughen Up, this will help your longevity on the battlefront if you are good at using cover to your advantage. Now the last thing I want to mention is the gun of choice for this loadout. I absolutely believe the CR2 is the best choice for this build, even though it was recently nerfed. This is because this build is suited for an in-your-face playstyle, where using the Vanguard speed and cover to your advantage is crucial. The CR2 fits the speedy nature of the assault class, as you want to kill your opponent as quickly as possible in order to reduce the damage you take, and then get the assault training health regen to continue your rampage. A skilled player with the weapon can absolutely massacre enemies with headshots within a second, really making this a tough build to beat. Alright guys, there you have it. With these tips, you should be able to rack up battle points super fast to play as your favorite heroes. If this video helped you at all, please leave a like, as it really helps me know what you enjoy. I'll be making many more builds like this, so comment down below what you would like to see. And don't forget to subscribe so you'll know when these videos release. Thank you so much for watching, and may the force be with you.
Grenade out. Let's go. Marking targets. Grenade out. Sweeping through. Grenade out.
Shattered their main force. Press forward. Let's take some prisoners.